I gotta go back.
What?
Oh, that should have fun. Oh, I got Virgil van Dijk.
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes.
I just packed a 90.
It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands...
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rodri. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here.
How many goals did you get?
Knocks it into space. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
What?
That's a throw.
How many did you score? Not really.
Simeone, he's got away.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Oh, for beginning, yeah. What, no, but what did you get in your first ever match?
Griezmann.
No.
Lookman providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Bina is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
I'm in the code.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Raya can clear it away. Taken back almost at once.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, what has happened here?
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Koke.
What?
Now it's Griezmann. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lookman. He's found a way through. Threads one in. And this is Griezmann. Now this could be... Decent chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's on it. Can he get away? Simeone.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Simeone is herring after that one. Now it's Lopez. Yamal. And it's Lopez. Sends it crossfield. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Hansko. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Simeone. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bina on 2 now and looking for 3. Longley. Pubil. And it's Bina. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lookman. And he's found a way past. And this is Griezmann. And he scores! Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Simeone. Oh, good spread. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Nico Williams probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Simeone. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Koke. He's a sharp little ball. Simeone! He's done very well to get to that.
Simeone actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Simeone being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
Jimenez going forward. Yamal. Now it's Simeone.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Griezmann.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Caicedo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had it taken off him. Fermin. Fermin charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lookman, who does have an assist to his name. That is good alertness. Pubil. Lookman is onto it in a flash. That's good running with the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Griezmann. Tries to play it through. Great chance! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was...
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Peter, Marcus Llorente, has had a huge effect by just moving position, moving a little further forward. Who would have imagined he could be so creative and such a prolific goal scorer too? Expect to see him make a lot of those powerful surges up the pitch, and at times he'll drop in as a number 10, and that's a
chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lookman, he's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Koke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Can he finish? It's there!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So it's down to business here. Simeone.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Simeone. Vermin. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Simeone. Hansko. Now Pubil. Simeone is herring after that one. Pinches it off him. Baina. Koke. And Baina. And it's Llorente. Nicely weighted ball.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Lopez. Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lookman. So what can they make of this? Jimenez does well not to be outdone there.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Pubil.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he is dashing away. Simeone. He's through on goal here. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Simeone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He'll try from distance! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
He's in a great position here. Now it's Simeone. Spence does really well to win the ball there. Koke spots it and intercepts. Rodri wins the duel this time. Simeone. Hansko defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Griezmann. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! They've scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford...
He leaps for it! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, we're on the way.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Simeone. And it's made its way to him. Yamal. And he's quick to get rid. Simeone. He's under a lot of pressure there. Caicedo. Now it's Simeone. Here's a shot! Longley gets it clear. And it's Lopez. Yamal's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lookman was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's not got that quite right. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Simeone clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And shoots! It's a loose ball. Fermin. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And he skips past his man, and he shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Yeah, it was still a really positive move though, Peter, to get the runner through like that. It's great coordination.
Now he's off and running. He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Simeone. Good ball, good take. A lot of space ahead of him. Williams! Goal! Barcelona! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Simeone is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. Cleared without hesitation. And claimed it back swiftly. Ball's gone out of play. It's a pretty loose pass. Simeone. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Baena was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Koke gathers from the goal kick. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Jimenez gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Fermin.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to...
He's had a shot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that was nowhere near his best. Yamal. And And it's made its way to him. Tries from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Llorente. Koke. And the counter is on. Llorente.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Griezmann.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. He's found a way past. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Forward it goes. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we get things going again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's ended up in no man's land. Kubil. Longley. Griezmann going after that. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through. Simeone. And a chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused.
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That's a sharp pass. Well, they can break here. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Griezmann. Griezmann gets on his bike and on the move. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's picked it up out wide. Tries one from range! Well, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. There they go, hunting again.
Lookman. No, that's been intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Laporte makes a dash for it. Simeone might just make this. Llorente. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Lopez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lookman. Laporte. That has not gone well. Just about up to 75 minutes. Simeone. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Baina. Now it's Simeone. And he is deftly away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Simeone really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicked it back promptly. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Oh, that's a key interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hansko. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Can he get on the end of this? Good take, and is he it? There's the shot! It's a goal! Pressure, what pressure? He